Hello, I'm Pete, and welcome back to Sable. In the previous episode, I was struggling to figure out how to get inside the Atomic Heart thing to install the new power core. There is a clue on the floor here that I missed. Plain as day, one can see that the high window has been smashed, and it's wide enough for any grown person to make their way inside, though they'd need to be quite athletic. Most of the glass is on the outside of the chamber. It may have been smashed from inside. And yes, indeed, this does look like it's a window that I can climb into. Or just avoid entirely. Come on, let's get this right. Now this is a clue. A scrap of paper lies discarded on the floor, and when I take it up I see that it's a promissory note. Somebody, perhaps the culprit, owes money to the merchants. It's possible the culprit dropped it, but who could be so careless at the scene of their crime? I wonder if it's a plant left to throw me off the scene. Okay, I was trying to climb in through a bit of window that wasn't actually broken. This is the bit. Alright, looks like there might be another clue here. A clump of feathers on the floor. Strange. I tried to picture the bird large and powerful enough to carry away the power core and decided it is one suspect I can absolutely rule out, though I would very much like to see it. Feathers, that's going to be very relevant. Right, new power core. Sparks shoot out from the wires around the socket, but the damage to the empty socket itself is non-existent as far as I can tell. The culprit took good care in removing the core. It makes sense. If I were to steal something so valuable, I would be delicate too. But why the torn-up cables? It looks almost staged to me. Install the new core. Achievement unlocked, power to the people. Things go green. Thing starts hovering and spinning as they do. That's how power works, isn't it? Alright, and now I can return to Sandip. Apparently I still can't go through that door, so I'm going to need to climb through the window again. Alright, while we're out here, is there anything else we want to explore? The Atomic Heart? Don't think so. I think we can probably fast travel back to Eccria. Okay, where are we entering here? Okay, I didn't even know this ramp existed. Are you chatty? Are you? Or is this Sandip again? Ah, cool. Ah, Glider, you did a brilliant job getting the power back on. I don't know if you could hear it, but there was a tremendous noise. The whole town was delighted. All in a day's work. Your work is appreciated and you are valued. Now, he leans in. How about our little investigation? Any useful evidence? What can I do for you, Sable? Let's discuss the physical evidence. What did you find when you searched the heart? There was a feather on the floor. That felt very relevant. I tell him about the feather I saw on the floor of the heart and suggest that the culprit may have left it behind. I say it might have been an accident, and then I pause a moment with some drama and whisper that it could also be a calling card. Sandip crosses his arms, nodding furiously. What did you find when you searched the heart? The window was smashed. I tell him that the window to the control room of the heart was smashed open, and that it's probably how the culprit got inside, but the glass was on the outside, so it was smashed from the inside. What did you find when you searched the heart? I found a note. I tell him I found a note on the floor and that it listed the debts owed to the merchants. Was this left there on purpose, I wonder aloud, or did the foolish culprit drop it by accident? Sandip steeples his fingers with interest. And I think that's everything I found. Oh, also there was no damage to the socket. I explain that the socket for the core was in perfect condition, flawless even to one such as myself who is decidedly not an expert. I posit that whoever removed the core knew what they were doing and didn't want to damage it. Sandip seems to like the sound of this. That is all the evidence. Let's discuss something else. Is there anything else we can discuss? We can review the suspects. Who do you want to discuss? I feel like there's probably more suspects than just Merchant Eccria. So discuss something else. Goodbye for now. But we definitely need to gather some more suspects before we can make any accusations. Let's have a little wander around and see who there is who we haven't spoken to yet. I've spoken to you, I think. Yeah. I'm looking at symbols, trying to figure out the whole shade mask thing. You we've spoken to before. Dr. Val. Blessed Rahana. The power came back online just in time. I had 2 early stage babies in wombs that could have run out in days. Very good. I don't think I've spoken to you yet. That's dramatic music. Shar Varana introduces herself. She's the Atomic Priest in Eccria. The Atomic Priest leans forward in a way they must think is inviting. And I suppose they're right, because here I am. Glider, we have a task for you, if you're able, and interested, of course. Gliders tend to be interested in tasks. I've never known quite how to feel about the Atomic Priesthood. As a child, I had been both fearful and fascinated watching them go about their mysterious business and making up all kinds of things about them in my head. Today I understand that they are an order, like any other, only more severe, more insular, and dedicated to collective caution in a way that increasingly feels more like paranoia than reason. Still, I do mostly like a task. Are you familiar with Llhor the Fabulist? I tell the priest I've never heard of Llhor the Fabulist. Then this is the perfect task for you, because you will know Llhor the Fabulist at its end. Sounds reasonable? I ask what the task is. We need you to find Llhor, and when you do, convey that we would like to invite her back to Eccria. We miss her, quite a lot, in fact. It may be the most emotion I've heard from a member of the priesthood, and it seems quite legitimate. I wonder what sort of relationship Llhor has with them. Probably not good. Why did she leave? I ask why Llhor left Eccria in the first place. According to her, she wished to clear her mind. We are uncertain what she means by it, but we hope that she does not clear her mind of all that she has done for us. I ask what she's done. She has spread our message to those places where we who are not her cannot reach. A strong voice in the Atomic Priesthood. Where do you think Llhor is? If you aren't sure where to start, it may be wise to speak with innkeepers at the Beatles stations. Llhor carries our messages all across the world. I thank them for the advice and wave goodbye. Farewell, Glider. We have another quest, hurrah! Ask at Burnt Oak, Marrowbone, Seven Sisters. Okay, we've been to Burnt Oak before. I guess we're going to be heading back at some point. Look for Micah at Thieving Magpie Well, which is just out there. That's quite close by. It'll make a change from running around, talking to people, gathering suspects. Oh, I just went in the water. I think I can climb out. Let's climb out on this wall. Get our clothes all wet. I'm not feeling a lot of appetite for talking around and gathering suspects at the moment. I will just briefly talk to the machinist. It looks like I've done some tidying up. Yeah, looking much better. Hamza says hello. What can I do for you, Glider? Goodbye. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to head to that location there. Let's summon our bike. Where is it? Just there. Very convenient, well done. And the well seems to be in this direction. Thieving Magpie Well. Yeah, let's do that. I think I can see it on my horizon already. Not very far away at all. Okay, here we go. Let's park up. And I guess we need to drop down into this. Let's figure out what we've got going on here. So there's a ladder there. There's various little insects hovering around. I feel like we just kind of need to drop in, really. What about over here? Yeah, thought there might be something on this little level around here. Maybe it's time we paid the Chum Queen a visit. We could also head back to Burnt Oak. We've got a couple of backtracking requests. Okay, I'm just sort of looking around for... I want that butterfly. Let's have that. Hello, little butterfly. Okay, I don't know how to get close enough to that butterfly to grab it. I failed. I'm feeling like I need to keep heading down. There's a butterfly I can grab. I think it's only worth 5 cuts, but you know, every little helps. Another one over here. And yeah, those ones that are hovering in the middle, I'm not going to be able to get to them, I don't think. Oh, hello, you're probably the person I'm looking for, Micah. climber Micah. Please help. Micah's voice is ragged and he has the look of someone who spent slightly too long down a well, a little sandy and tattered. I'm here to rescue you. I tell Micah that I'm here to save him and that my name is Sable. Sable, thank you. Thank you so much. How did you know I was here? I inform Micah that Bashir sent me. Oh no. Why is that bad? I was so stupid with him, just arrogant, rude. He's always telling me to be more careful, not to go off hunting alone, and I'm always so silly with him. It's so pointless, but I always feel like I have to prove something, like the more he tells me to be careful, the less I want to. But it's for no reason. I'm just being difficult for the sake of it. I do that sometimes too. I reassure Micah that I've often felt a little pressured to prove something, even when the pressure was coming from me. I know, but you're a glider. You're young. I should know better. I tell Micah we can't dwell on this right now, and ask if he can walk. No, not enough to make my way out of here at least. It's why I dragged myself over here, thinking I might use the crane. But I can't access the controls. I wonder aloud if I could access the controls, and Micah digs around in his pockets until he finds what he's looking for. A key. He holds it up. I found this key. It should let you in. From there you can use the crane. I nod. I'm sorry I can't help more. I feel so useless. Thank you, Sable. You're really very kind. I tell him it's no matter and that he isn't useless, and then I take the key and go. Right, I need to lift Micah out of the well. It's slightly awkward, really. I was kind of hoping that I would just be able to fast travel out of this place, but no, it looks like I'm going to need to climb back up to the top so that I can use the... Hello. Crane controls. These things. There's a lot of them. And they're presumably at least 5 cuts each. Let's check my inventory, see if these ones are worth more. I don't know the value of them from here, so they're... I think I probably have to assume that they're only 5 cuts as well. Still, if I pick up enough of them... Can't pick things up while I'm in the air. That's awkward. Right, we need to make our way upwards. Which is going to be a fairly long process, I'm imagining. Yeah, I guess I need to get right up to the top of that building there. I mean, truth be told, it might be quicker to just fast travel to Eccria and then come back on over. But at least climbing up this way, I'm picking up a few butterflies. I probably don't need to worry about exploring every single corner and picking up every single butterfly, but the ones that I can pick up in passing are well worth having. Oh, I wonder if I can get this one. Oh, I just lost so much progress. Lesson learned. I mean, lesson not learned. I'm not going to learn my lesson at all. Yeah, leave that dragonfly. It's a decoy dragonfly. It'll only make me sad. Here we go. Up you come. Is this going to work? Micah bounces a little. Sable, yes. Whatever you did there, it seems to be working. Keep at it. Alright, I guess I need to lift it some more, which is going to require me being in the room up there. That's fine. That's what I expected. I wasn't expecting that just merely climbing half of the way up this well would be enough. Okay, let's keep making our way around here until we can find the ramp or stairs or ladder or whatever up to the next level. Interesting. Where to next? I think I probably need to head towards that ladder over there. Is this going to work? Yep, looks like it's going to be good. I'm hearing the wind, which makes me think, yes, indeed, we're nearly at the top. And I'm assuming I can get into this building with my key. Pull a lever, and Micah will be good. Quest updated. I should speak to Micah. Sable, how can I ever thank you? Go home and apologise to Bashir. I tell Micah he needs to go home and apologise to Bashir for all the worry he's caused. Oh, I will. I'll be apologising to Bashir for days. He deserves it. And I'll try not to worry him again, ever. But I do want to at least give you something. Micah hands me a climbing badge, and I take it gratefully. I'm going to go back to 5 Bells camp. Should be fine. Walking's a little easier than climbing right now. You're my saviour, Sable. If you ever decide to become a climber, you've got my endorsement. Take care, all right? I tell him I will, and we say a fond goodbye. Quest completed. Sometimes a well is just a well. Right, I think we're done here. So, what I'm planning to do now is a bit of fast travel. I need to drop in on the Chum Queen, so let's go there. The Queen asks me if I have the eggs for her. Answer, goodbye. What? No? What? But what? I am 14. Okay, the thing that was appearing in the top right was giving me cumulative. That's disappointing. All right, one more of them is going to be required. Well, I also wanted to go back to Burnt Oak Station. I've got a quest that's taking me there, so let's drop in. So, which quest was it? This one. Ask about Llhor at Burnt Oak Station. Okay, that's just pointing me to Burnt Oak in general. So I need to basically talk to everyone. Oh, the mail pod has popped up. Logging in. Hello, Sable. Unread messages 0. Okay, never mind. Let's just keep talking to people until we find someone who wants to talk about Llhor. Ah, Ifar. Do you know where Llhor is? Ah, you're looking for Llhor. Love her. She's great. Think last I heard she was on her way to the Sodics. Big place. Good place to empty the old thought bucket. I thank her for the help. Anything else I can help you with? Nah, goodbye. Okay. So how does that look now? Okay, Sodic wastes have been suggested. Does that appear as a waypoint on my map? Yes, there's a marker over here. And a marker over here, but those could correspond to Marrowbone and Seven Sisters. Well, while I'm in this area, there's a chum up there. And I think I remember also seeing one up on top of that thing there. I noticed them when editing a previous episode. So I'm going to see if I can get them. This one here might be difficult to get to, because I'll need to find a way to climb up this thing. And it doesn't look like there's anywhere to rest halfway. Oh, yeah, maybe there is. There we go. Got an achievement for that. Sticky paws, presumably for climbing a certain amount. And then let's grab the other one that's hovering up there. Don't think I'm going to be able to glide to this in one go. So we might need to aim for the back of this thing and then climb up it. Now while I am here, I will just have a look around in case there's a chum lurking somewhere. Not seeing any movement at the moment. I think my next stop is to hand in scrap metal, because I have collected quite a bit of that, and I get paid for each piece. Altin barely looks up at me. How's scrap collection coming? Sell scrap metal? I fetch everything I found for him, handing it over piece by piece. I say goodbye to Altin. Yes, coming along very nicely. Right, was there anything else I wanted to do at Burnt Oak? I think I'm good, which means that the next thing I should do is now head back to the chum lair, because I do now have enough chum eggs to make this worth my while. Oh, hello. Oh, are these the 5 that I handed in before? Oh, this is cute. So the more eggs I hand in here, I'm assuming, this place will fill up with little happy chums. I greet the Queen chum. The Queen asks me if I have the eggs for her. Deliver eggs. Young Sable, so kind of you to visit again. You've helped us become quite a little collective. Her imagined voice is like a cool towel on the back of my neck. All the little ones you've brought home are so thrilled to be part of a family now. Okay, got another Chum Queen tier. That increases my stamina even more. Lovely. You've spared them a life of solitude and distant wanderings. They are so grateful, even now, in their youth. I feel the power of the Queen's tears buzzing within me, even as I hold back my own. Now I'll need 20 eggs from you. Yeah, will do. So yeah, I guess when I come back later, those 15 will now be scattered around. I think that's a good place to end this episode. I'm coming down with hiccups again, which hopefully I've managed to edit all of these out so you didn't even know. Okay, there you go. My point is proven. Hope you join me next time for the next episode of Sable. Bye-bye.